Away we go!
Oh, he gets dropped off, and then I'll be making the fire point in a second here.
So, like, what do I...
For Shaggy's on the far side, and he'll come out of the holes, and there's a carpet. You hit the switch, he gets dropped into the hole, dropped in the holes, and he comes out of the holes, and I'm gonna hold on to that fire point for a second.
Hold on to that point.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Wow, what, game? Game? Good. I got stuck for a minute.
Gotta go around.
I can make that, right?
I think. If not, I think you have to go around the far side.
Pre-rendered camera angles. Actually, it's not pre-rendered.
Okay.
Wait for it to go back because of the crap I missed.
Whoa, and that's progression! Cause you can stand on Shaggy. When we get to this other side, I can finish that weird fire point. I was kind of... I have a specific reason. It was just something funny.
Yeah, like if it's about the blind run, my guess is it would be something about how, because you said that blind run was playing the game on the PS2, it would be something about how the game either looks on the PS2 or like a PS2 emulator or something. Right, so that would just be my guess.
You got everything. Oh.
Just making sure again because
That's a loop, so...
this camera, like, I don't like keep arguing on it, but it is because the camera angles are kind of shite. Like, the fixed camera is really shit at points.
There's a save point in the next room.
Okay, then.
I'm pretty sure, because you should be coming up...
They're, like so they typically put them at the start of areas. I don't think, because I believe that's the boss.
I think you slide down to a save point.
Away we go!
A couple of Scooby snacks you missed.
How the fuck did I miss those?
Because they're really high up.
I have unfinished business here anyway.
Okay, back to the fire point. Yeah, because they're off the slippery roof.
Oh, fuck me.
So, the fire point, the blind run was playing the PS2 version, and I was going to... wanted to, like, have a few other rooms just to make the point, but since we're just standing here and I, like, was talking about something weird, his game was really buggy and the fire was acting weird, and I'm pretty sure that guy was playing on an emulator and just didn't say it was an emulator. Because the fire was,
Okay,
broken.
Okay, I can't... Oh, no. Do later upgrades let you, like, stand on the...
There's fans.
Okay, so I can't get those.
You can with some crazy jumping, I'm pretty sure, but we should just move.
But I ain't a bad enough dude for that. So we're just...
Gonna move on.
Just go for it.
But basically, he was playing the game and the fire was broken.
That might... Like I said, that might actually be just a PS2 visual bug thing.
I think it was an emulator, though.
Oh, it wouldn't surprise me if it was actually both. It was like, oh, the PS2 version might have something with this, but an emulator makes it worse.
See?
Yeah.
Because this is the boss fight.
Yeah.
What?
Yes, this is the game's first boss.
The infamous Scooby-Doo. Allow me to introduce myself. I am the mastermind.
Are you now?
If I remember correctly, according to the internet, the Mastermind is, I believe, played by Tim Curry.
Made Professor
Yes.
Graham disappear. I'm also the one who's brought back all of your old foes.
But why?
That
I'm pretty sure that is Tim Curry.
you'll never solve. And one more thing. I'm the one who's kidnapped all your friends.
Wilma!
Scooby-Doo!
See if you can get past this fiendish fright. You remember the Black Knight?
Now we get the best fucking thing in this game.
Wilma! He disappeared!
We'll worry about that later, Scooby. Watch out! It's the Black Knight!
Oh no!
Rawr.
Now I need to remember how to do
He
this.
walked past the button, and you hit it when he walks past, and it breaks the button, and it zaps him with lightning. 4 buttons, 4 hits, they can only be used once.
Damn it. Because you can only fight the bosses once. It is one of those that has been a very hot minute for this, so
You have to...
I need to... damn it, I need to remember the timing.
It's as he walks past... Like, center. It's when he's centered with the buttons. He just walks around, and it's completely random.
Is it a random because it...
See?
Okay. Because it really...
And that button broke! So now you can't use that one anymore.
Bullshit.
So, it's hard to hear because of the other game audio, but there's
And us talking.
there's a fucking vocal track. The bosses have voiced themes.
Yes. Damn it. Come on, Chocolate Font. Where does he keep getting these axes? There we go.
That was it. And then you jump up to save Velma. Not how you're supposed to do that.
Shh. Help me look for them, Scooby.
Okay.
If you give me a double jump, I will break the
We solved the
game.
mystery of the Black Knight ages ago. Have you found
You
any
give me a
clues?
double jump, I will do everything in my power to break the game with said double
A
jump.
spooky groundskeeper?
Yeah, and ghosts and monsters.
You know, someone should have said, what a horrible night to have a curse.
And that's going to be the part name, but it's going to be Night in all caps with the K spelling.
We thought he was a monster, but really he was just a guy in a mask.
K-N-I-G-H-T.
I found him. Jinkies, the lenses got knocked out.
Here's some lenses, Velma.
Thanks, Scooby. I can't see a thing without these. Jinkies, Scooby, it's the creeper.
The creeper? Where?
He's everywhere. Run, Scooby.
Velma, wait.
And the actual answer to that, what was going on there, pisses me off.
Most of the contrivances in this game's plot kind of piss me off.
Professor Alexander Graham. And you found one of my amazing invention crates. Let's see now. What's in this one? Oh, here here we go. Well, inside this box, you should either find my automated herring scraper or my anti-stick galoshes. Oh, looks like it's the galoshes. With these, you can walk across any sticky surface and not get stuck. And best of all,
And they're banana flavored.
they're banana flavored.
Why would you do that?
My favorite.
These might be useful.
Oh, you do what?
Make something people are, you know, walking around in banana flavored.
Damn it. Man likes bananas and feet.
We're ending this conversation. Especially because you said that's not how you're supposed to do it. How did the game actually want you to...
The gate has a hole in it, so you could jump from
So you could,
the hole.
and then you're supposed to
You're
go.
supposed to run around.
But again, bitch, you give me a double jump, I will use my double jump.
The better part, depending on how I cut these parts, the man likes bananas and feet. We're ending this conversation, and the insight comes up. Where are you going?
Save.
Oh, well. It was also the other door.
I wanted to save first. Before continuing.
Tower in the tower. What?
The game didn't give me help for a minute. I swear it, like, when it loaded, it didn't display any help at all. And then
That's back to here, but you have the anti-stick.
I have the galoshes now, and because of that, the area, you know, you're actually supposed to go is the one pier area.
Back to Smuggler's Cove. Fishing village is up.
I haven't been anywhere in the fishing village yet.
Okay, then just go back to the basic map and no, yeah. You could have warped to Smuggler's Cove because you had from the basic map.
Yes, you're right.
Because now,
Because the reason I'm not going back to clear out the shit in the hedge maze is that
with the galoshes, you can walk past this,
Yes.
and there was an invisible wall, except people would just double jump past it.
how long have we been recording?
A little over 2 hours.
Might stop in a minute then. That's because there was the save point right here, so probably going to stop anyway. Wait, on. Not sure if it will stop, but if it don't. The reason I didn't go back to clean up shit in like the hedge maze, you might be like, oh, there were a lot of these sticky areas. If you notice, those were ramps. You need a later power up to do those, like how it was an incline going down to get into the boss area. And I think if you try to use the galoshes to walk out, I don't think...
Actually close to a couple of power-ups.
So I just continue until we hit those then. Damn it.
And by close to a couple of power-ups, I mean the next sort of big power-up is the lighthouse, and that's not that far off from here. That also tangentially relates to really funny secret.
A new enemy, I don't remember what these things are called.
I think they just call it the sea monster, but the monster, it's the closest approximation of what that's actually based on in Scooby-Doo is a fish monster from a different series that has a different color. People think it's the one sea monster, but that doesn't...
It wouldn't surprise me if it was supposed to be that. I'll come back for a lot of these later.
You need a bunch
Yeah,
of other
need-
powers in here anyway.
Damn it! Stop.
No. Go out the other. That. It's like all slippery floor and just
Yeah, it's
all.
which makes this area kind of a... Oh, because it's a slippery floor, I can't...
You can ram, but to do it, you have to stop moving.
Asshole. Guess you could say they went belly up. 'Cause they're fish.
Da 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 da.
What did that even do?
It moves a bunch of the conveyor belts around because there's just a bunch of hidden shit in here. And that trampoline will take you, like, roughly up to the...
Well, I'm at least going to get the stuff in the floor that... Damn it! Assholes. Douchebags. Douchebags every last one of you.
This area is a pain to 100%, not because it's inherently hard, but because it's more... obnoxious.
Because you go between fucking, look at those conveyor belts as an example, because that was a, basically forward and back one, right next to each other. Watch how you go from fucking struggling to, goddamn Usain Bolt.
Oh.
So I will wait until I get things later to do that area. Hey, look, the diver.
It's the ghost of Captain Cutler.
Oh, that was a different. Yeah.
No? Captain Cutler's the diver.
I always get that one and the raincoat one mixed up.
Yeah. Because Captain Cutler wasn't actually dead.
None of these people were.
No! Well, okay. By Captain Cutler, I mean the actual Captain Cutler.
Yeah, I know.
He faked his death, put on a, fake mustache and, a goatee, pretended to be a ghost of, himself.
Why did the game designers have to be an asshole and make this a slippery floor? That doesn't accomplish anything.
It's because there were fish in here.
How much fucking, fish oil is in here, then? It just makes doing the, simplest of, shit a fucking ordeal.
Yeah, it does.
Where's the last key? Wait, is that it? Or is that a key, or is that one of the hint things? I think that's the key. It is!
Yeah.
Oh, damn it. At least they weren't assholes.
It's not,
It's one of those more, it's not really hard, it's just more
Annoying.
because I hate stuff that takes your controls. I hate stuff that takes your controls away, but hey, at least the platforms and stuff up here don't have the slipperiness, because that would be really obnoxious if they did.
Mm-hmm. It's not that bad.
It's more of, like I say, just a annoyance as opposed to, like,
This
actually...
area is a pain in the ass 100% because...
Is this one of those areas everyone in, like, speedruns hates? Even just speedruns, like, in general?
This area is so notoriously hated. That's what caused that, people to look for any way to skip this area, and it's why there's that any percent category on the Xbox version that lets you skip. It's time for the question of the day and my overall thoughts on the topic. So anyway, what is your opinion on the Black Knight boss battle? In my opinion, it's a decent first boss. It's not really that challenging, but his attack patterns are a little bit weird, and the actual objective is kind of unclear, but once you work out what to do, I don't actually think the fight is really that bad. Plus, this game doesn't have lives, so even if you have to start a boss fight over, it's not like you would end up in a scenario where you technically lose progress. As long as you save frequently, the bosses all have checkpoints. The only progress loss would be cutting the game off in the middle of the boss fight, but normally there's a save point near the bosses. As far as first boss fights go, I think this fight is fine enough because they made boss fights in this game somewhat puzzle-based, because this game doesn't exactly have the most in-depth combat. But anyway, you can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments, or you can leave them on social media. All of my social media links, as well as my Discord links, are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be a shield for a minute. If you subscribe to the channel, and if you follow me on social media, that really helps our communities grow. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope I will see you all next time. So as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, everybody. I hope you come back someday. See you later.